I can but see one of my daughters happily settled at Netherfield and all the others equally married, I shall have nothing else.
Go.
Greetings, Bingley and Darcy.
Come, Darcy, I must have you dance. I hate to see you here standing about by yourself in this stupid manner.
I shall not. You know how I detest it, unless I am particularly acquainted with my partner. At such an assembly as this, it would not be supportable. Your sisters are engaged, and
Right.
you were dancing with the only handsome girl in the room.
Oh, she is the most beautiful creature I have ever beheld. But there is one of her sisters sitting down right there behind you, who is very pretty, and I dare say very agreeable. Let me show you to her.
What do you mean? She is tolerable.
Presented in court, I do not remember her name among the ladies' court.
You may well be surprised, Miss Bennet, at such an assertion after seeing, as you probably might, the very cold manner of our meeting yesterday. Are you much acquainted with Mr. Darcy?
As I ever wish to be. I have spent 4 days in the same house with him, and I think him very disagreeable.
Yes, the late Mr. Darcy bequeathed me the next presentation of the best living in his gift. He was my godfather and excessively attached to me. I cannot do justice to his...
Good heavens, but how could that be? How could his will be disregarded? Well, why did you not seek legal redress?
There was just such an informality in the terms of this bequest, and to give me no hope from law, a man of honor could not have been doubted at the attention, but Mr. Darcy chose to doubt it, or to treat it as merely conditioned recommendation.
It's quite shocking. He deserves to be publicly disgraced.
Sometime or other he will be, but it shall not be by me. Till I can forget his father, I can never defy or expose him.
Your modesty is amazing. Will you please be my wife? You are too hasty, sir, for you have forgotten that I have made no answer.
In vain I have struggled. It will not do. My feeling will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you.
In such cases as this, it is, I believe, the established mode to express a sense of obligation for the sentiments avowed. However, unequally they may be returned. It is natural that obligation should be felt.
You have said quite enough now, madam. I perfectly comprehend your feelings, and have now only to be ashamed of what my own have been. Forgive me for having taken up so much of your time, and accept my best wishes for your health and happiness.
Lydia will never be at ease. Will be easy till she has exposed herself in some public place or other.
Where is my uncle?
Let me call your maid. Is there nothing you could take to give you presently relief? A glass of wine? Shall I get you one? You are very ill.
No, I thank you. There is nothing the matter with me. I'm quite well. I am only distressed by some dreadful news which I have just received from Longbourn. I have just had a letter from Jane with such dreadful news. It cannot be concealed from anyone. My youngest sister has left all her friends, has eloped, has drawn...
Indeed. Grieved. Shocked. But is it certain? Absolutely certain?
Oh yes, they left Brighton together on Sunday night and were traded almost to London, but not beyond. They are certainly not gone to Scotland.
And what has been done? What has been attempted to recover her?
When my eyes were opened to his real character, had I known what I ought, what I dared to do, but I knew not. I was afraid of doing too much. Wretched mistake.
I'm afraid you have been long desiring my absence, nor have I anything to plead in excuse of my stay, but real, though unraveling, concern. Would to heaven that anything could be either said or done on my part that might offer consolation to such distress. But I will not torment you with vain...
Oh yes, be so kind as to apologize for us to Miss Darcy. Say that urgent business calls home immediately. Conceal the unhappy truth as long as it is possible. I know it cannot be long. That is all settled. Oh, Papa, what news? What news? Have you heard from my uncle?
Yes, I have had a letter from him by express.
Does it bring good or bad?
What is there of good to be expected?
Then it is as I always hope. They are married.
Give her a glitter.
I have seen them both. They are not married, nor can I find there was any intention of being so. But if you are willing to perform the engagement which I have ventured to make on your side, I hope it will not be long before they are.
My dear Lydia, this is delightful indeed. She will be married. I shall see her again. She will be married at 16. My good, kind brother, I knew how it would be. I knew how would manage everything. How I long to see her and to see dear Wickham too. But the clothes
Of it being 3 months since I went away seems but a fortnight, I declare, and yet there have been many things enough happened in the time. Ah, Jane, I take your place now, and you must go lower, because I am a married woman. Well, Mama, and what do you think of my husband?
Wow. Very true. Very true. And
when you go away, you may leave one or two of my sisters behind. I dare say I shall get husbands for them before the winter is over.
I thank you for my share of the favor, but I do not particularly like your way of getting husbands.
Lizzie, I never...
Really, I think there cannot be too little said on the subject.
You are so strange, but I must tell you how it went off. We were married, you know, at St. Clement's, because Wickham's lodgings were in that parish, and it was settled that we should all be there by 11 o'clock. My uncle and aunt and I were to go together. The others were to meet us at church. If you did, I should certainly tell you all, and then Wickham would be angry. You may readily comprehend what my curiosity must to know how a person unconnected with any of... Not that I shall, though, and my dear aunt, if you do not tell me in an honorable manner, I shall certainly be reduced to tricks and stratagems to find it out.
dear Jane, make haste and hurry down. He is come. Mr. Bingley is come. He is indeed. Make haste, make haste. Here, Sarah, come to Miss Bennet this moment and help her on with her gown. Never mind Miss Lizzie's hair.
We will be down as soon as we can, but I dare say Kitty is a forwarder. Be quick. Where is your sash, my dear? Kitty is a forwarder. Then either of us, for she went upstairs half an hour ago.
Kitty, what has she to do with it? Come, be quick. Be quick. Where is your Sarah, my dear?
Yeah.
Lizzie, my dear, I want to speak with you. We may as well leave then by themselves, you know. Kitty and I are going upstairs to sit in my dressing room.
Tis too much, by far too much. I do not deserve it. Mother!
Hey, where's your sister at?
She's upstairs. She'll be down in a moment, I dare say. To give me 40 such men, I never could be so happy as you. Till I have your disposition, your goodness, I never can have your happiness. No, no. Let me shift for myself, and perhaps, if I have very good luck, I may meet with another Mr. Collins sometime. Mr. Darcy, I am a very selfish creature, and, for the sake of giving relief to my own feelings, care not how much I may be wounding yours. I can no longer help thanking you for your
I am sorry, exceedingly sorry, that you have been ever informed of what may, in mistaken light, have given you uneasiness. I did not think Mrs. Gardner was so little to be trusted.
You must not blame my aunt. Lydia's thoughtfulness first betrayed to me that you had been concerned in the matter, and, of course, I could not rest till I knew the particulars. Let me thank you again and again in the name of my family for that generous compassion which induced you to take so much trouble and bear so many mortifications for the sake of discovering them.
let it be for you yourself alone. That the wish of giving happiness to you might add force to the other inducements which led me on, I shall not attempt to deny. But your family owe me nothing. Much as I respect them, I believe I thought only...
Lizzie, what are you doing? Are you out of your senses to be accepting this man? Have you not always hated him? Or in other words, you are determined to have him. He is rich, to be sure, and you may have more fine clothes and fine carriages than Jane. But will they make you happy?
Well, Father, have you any other objection than your belief of my indifference? Do you?
I do. I do like him. I love him indeed. He has none at all.
No nonsense, Lizzie. You should stay with
Mrs. DeBoer is a very agreeable woman.
Mrs. DeBoer is a very agreeable person.
But it's sad that many other young ladies are not like her.
But it is sad that many other ladies are not.
Well, you
This
remember
is
that?
England. I'm sorry. There's a bee.
What?
Oh my God!
I told you we should just leave.
Bee!
Let's leave. Let's leave. We're leaving.
Where's the bee at?
We can't. We have to be at dinner.
Where is it?
Oh, wait, here.
Just a bee.